Hey, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. Thanks you guys so much for joining us today. My name is Cathie Filian, and today Steve has 5 really fun craft ideas that kids can do during the holiday break.
Cathie, thank you for that introduction. And today's going to be a really fun day because we are going to be making 5 craft projects during the holiday break for the kids. So let's go right down here and I'm going to show you what we have going on. We have stuff for your teens, which are these great ornaments and these cool luminaries. And we have stuff for the little kids too, a fun little drum set. We have a puzzle here made out of old wrapping paper and coffee filter snowflakes. So why don't we get started right away, and we're gonna start off with the ornament. Now you might have some of these ornaments left over, laying around, these clear ornaments. They're so popular now and there's so much you can do with them. So these could still be hanging out on the tree if you want, because a lot of people don't take their tree down until after the new year, like me. So you can still make ornaments, or you can save them up for next year. And the great thing about these are, all those pictures you took during the holidays, you can use pictures right on top, as you can see right here, on top of these glittered ornaments for the holidays. So we're gonna do some glittering first, and then we're gonna Mod Podge these pictures right on top. So let's do it. The fun thing about this is we are going to be using the Ultra. Now, if you guys have never used the Ultra, this is a really cool product. It's right here. This is our liquid Mod Podge. And the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna take your Ultra and you're just gonna go back and forth just to mix those elements together. And we're gonna take off this lid and we're gonna pour the Ultra right inside of our clear ornament. So we're gonna fill that up just like that. And then you're going to work it all the way around your ornament like that. So you wanna get that all completely wet. I'm gonna go up in there so you can see. You wanna make sure that it hits all your edges all the way around. Then I'm just gonna pour this right back in. And you can twist this around a little bit. So you wanna make sure that it hits that edge right on top, because your glitter, you want it to hit everywhere. So there's no waste with the Ultra at all, other than what is actually in the bottle. So there you go, there's your first step. So this is coated with the Ultra liquid right now. Next, you're gonna take your glitter. We're using this fine glitter. You can use any color you want. And the best thing is, I like to use it right here in a spoon. It's really easy to pour right on in. And you're just going to pour your glitter right on into that spoon. And I have my piece of paper right down here to catch all that extra glitter. And you can see, I'm just gonna wiggle that around and check it out, guys. Look at that. It completely coats it perfectly and beautifully. So I'm just gonna work all the way around. Covering that ornament perfect. Make sure you go all the way around the whole thing. And then I'm just going to use and just cover that up like that. All right, I'm gonna pour my extra right down here on my paper. I'm gonna recycle that glitter right back in. And there you have it. Look at that. There is a pretty beautiful ornament just using the Ultra and the glitter, and it's that fast, and look at how sparkly it is. Great stuff. Here's one that's already dry. Now you can do this when it's still wet, but I like to wait till that one dries. I'll set it aside. Here's one that's been drying for about a half hour. And this is the next step, which is taking your family photos. And I just went and I did this on the computer. I laser printed this out. If you don't have a laser printer, go to the copy place. You can get that done, get your pictures, and you can cut these out. You can use a circle punch, or you can use the bottom of a jar here and cut those out like this picture right here. And I'm just gonna Mod Podge that right on top of my ornament. I'm just gonna take it right off the back of it. Do a nice thin layer. You don't need too much Mod Podge because you don't want too much seepage. It doesn't take that much. Just a nice thin layer. And then I'm gonna line it up with the top of the ornament. I'm just gonna center that up and place it down. like so. And then just smooth that out with your finger. Get all those edges down. You might have some little creases in there. You can just work that out with your fingers, like so. Okay, and let's take a look right over here. You can see our finished ones. So we have 4 of them here. Here's a gold, a red, a blue, and then we have some white glitter there. And look at how nice those are. Those are fun, even for grandma, for mom. Great gifts. I'm gonna wipe my fingers off here. Next one we'll do is our puzzle. Now this is great for the little kiddos. A fun puzzle using popsicle sticks, recycled wrapping paper, and Mod Podge. So let's move this aside. And here we are. This is what we're gonna be making. Let's go right over here, Eddie, real quick. And here's the puzzle that we're making. This is popsicle sticks and wrapping paper. And you can see the puzzle right here. You mix the puzzle up, and then of course you put it back together. Fun little dinosaurs there. So this is fun for young kids from 4 years old and up. I'll tell you something, I actually had trouble putting it back together. It was a little bit difficult for me to do too. So here's our popsicle sticks. And what we did was we just lined them up, and on the back, I added some tape there just to stick those together. So now they're all in a line, and you can work on top of this. So with my wrapping paper, we have this great dinosaur wrapping paper. I thought this was fun. It's fun for the young kids. And this way, when the puzzle is put together, they create a dinosaur. So I am just using, again, my Mod Podge. This is the gloss formula. And I'm gonna go right on top of my puzzle. Actually, my popsicle sticks. We're just gonna cover it. And you can use any type of recycled wrapping paper that you might have. This is a really easy way to make a puzzle, and it's fun. Again, this is for the holiday break. So if you guys are really looking for something to do with the kids, and this is probably something you guys have in the house already that you can pull together. A little bit more Mod Podge there, and then I'm just gonna drop the wrapping paper right on top, like so. You want to even that out a little bit from top to bottom. Smooth that out, and then I'm gonna do a top coat. Okay, I'm gonna set this one aside to dry. I have a step out here. This one's been drying for a good hour here, and I'm gonna be using my craft knife here to separate right in between the popsicle sticks. And it's as easy as, I have a little piece of cardboard over there so I don't dig into my table. You're gonna go straight down, and you're gonna be able to feel exactly where those lines are. Very simple. You're just gonna separate those apart. There's the first one. Let me do one more for you guys just to show. Very simple. All the way down. And there's number 2, and so on. Now, a good tip is, you guys, you want to top coat these because the little kiddos' fingers are going to go on these, and this is a great way just to protect your puzzle. Just a nice little top coat, and let that dry. And for about an hour, you can let those dry, and the kids are ready to play right here with that puzzle. A lot of fun, very easy to do. This is a great way to recycle that wrapping paper. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is, let's talk about the drum set here. So the drum set is also wrapping paper, recycled wrapping paper, and all this is a jar like this. This is a jar of nuts with a lid, and they make a perfect drum set. All I've done is I've taken the wrapping paper, wrapped it right around, and then I hot glued here this rope ribbon here just to make it look like a drum, and the kids can bang on these things with everything from forks to utensils to paintbrushes, whatever they want to do. You can make a nice little drum set for somebody. Really easy, fun, another great way to recycle. This is the fun drum set. We have next is our Snowflakes. So the Snowflakes is good for the young kids too, and this is made from a coffee filter, Mod Podge, and some food coloring. So this one's a messy one, the messiest one, but really easy and fun to do also. So you're gonna take your coffee filter that we have here, and we're gonna be using our Extreme Glitter Mod Podge. This stuff is full of sparkles, and you're just going to empty some of this into a bowl. That's all you need. You don't need too much, depending how many you make. And then we're just gonna add a couple drops of our food coloring. A couple drops is all you need. Then we're just gonna mix that together. Get that nice color going on. The great thing about Extreme Glitter is it has a lot of sparkles in there. This is perfect for a snowflake. And we're gonna spread out our coffee filter here. And then you're just gonna go right on top of this. And this is kind of a quick freehand. Now the kids can have a lot of fun doing this. You know, we don't wanna make this too perfect and too solid because it's representing a snowflake, which has the highs and lows and the blues in there. Just like that. And the kids can make these any colors they want. So this is just food coloring with the Extreme Glitter Mod Podge and our coffee filters. And there you go. That's as fast, very quickly to do. We're gonna set that aside, let that completely dry. Again, I have a nice step out for you guys to show. Let me move this completely, because I know I'm gonna get blue all over the place. Here's one that's dry, and all you're gonna do now is you're gonna fold your dried coffee filter. You guys might have done this in school or have made them out of paper. And then you're just going to make your different shapes. Did I show you guys how to do that? I'm sorry. You're gonna fold it. You're gonna fold it in half, then you're gonna fold it again in half, then again, until you have a triangle that looks like this. You can even fold it again if you'd like to. And then you're just gonna dig right on in and make sure you get those chunks out, like so. And you can do some rounded edges, like that. You can do some longer ones, like this. You wanna make sure that you stay away from this tip here, otherwise you're gonna have 4 different pieces come out of that. And then you do it on the same on the other side. Just give it a cut here. Now we've made these in school for a long time, since I was in elementary school. I'm sure you guys have too. I'm gonna cut a little bit more here, and one more right here. Make this a nice little circular one, and then a couple right up here on top. Triangles are kind of the most popular way to go. You can make some zigzags. Okay, well maybe one more. Quick one right there. Then we can open it up. Let's see what we got. The great thing about this is every single one is different, and voila. You got a beautiful coffee filter snowflake. There we have it. Okay, let's move on to the teenagers. The teenagers are probably gonna love this project here because it's a recycled project also. You're gonna be using some glass jars. Smooth glass jars work the best, and tissue paper and a candle, a fake candle. One of these guys right here. These work great inside of these. Here we go. There's just some tissue paper on top of our glass jars. So save up your glass jars if you want to do this project. It's very simple. We have a glass jar right here, a small glass jar. You can also get these at the dollar store, which we like to shop at quite a bit, and a piece of tissue paper of your choice. You get these in presents a lot, those bag gifts. So save those up. And I'm using, again, the gloss formula. You can use your satin and your matte. You're just gonna take your Mod Podge and go all the way around your glass jar. Make sure you hit the top there. And keep going all the way around. There we go. Again, these are 5 easy craft ideas for the holiday break to make with the family. Okay. And then we're just gonna take our Mod Podge. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, make sure that your tissue paper, the decorative side is down. And I'm just going to line it up right on top here, just right there by the rim. And I'm gonna roll it. Try to get a nice even edge. Wow, look at that now. I'm pretty impressed with that one. There we go. And you're gonna wanna make sure this top piece, I like to go in after, and just with a little extra Mod Podge, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna push that little top area down. So this is gonna seal it right up here on these edges. You can see how easily that goes right into place. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna just take my scissors. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of this extra away. Just go all the way around it. Like so. And just add a little Mod Podge down there. And we're going to, that easy. Seal that down. A little bit more there. And then work our way around. Then I like to top coat this. The reason why I like to top coat this is because it seals it. Remember, Mod Podge is a glue and a sealer. So you can glue your pieces down, your scrapbook papers, your tissues, and then you want to seal it with the Mod Podge right on top. It's going to give it a nice glossy finish because we are using the gloss. Work my way around. And there we go. Now we're gonna set this aside to dry. A couple hours is great. And you can see here how we've done a few of them. You can add glitter to the top of these if you'd like or not. And you can drop yourself in one of those battery operated votives. These are great for teenage rooms. They love them, they light up. You can make a lot of these. Set them all around your room, wherever you'd like. And this is a lot of fun for the teenagers. So there we have it, guys. That was 5 different crafts for the holiday break. Hopefully you have some of this stuff in your house. The tissue paper, the wrapping paper, ornaments that you haven't used yet, coffee filters, and don't forget our Mod Podge. So don't forget to hashtag Mod Podge, hashtag Plaid Crafts. We'd love to see everything that you're doing, and Happy New Year's to you. And we'll see you next time on Make It with Mod Podge. Bye.